Illuminati. Happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday, right? It's Thursday. I don't know. Monday threw me off. I'm a day late
Hey,
for everything. Well, I'm late for everything always. Um, but I did pretty good. 7 minutes. 7 minutes late. Not the worst. I'm just saying. But you all know me almost a little better than I know me, and you guys know that I am late for everything. Honestly, everything. Even
Wait,
when I think I'm
technically,
prepared, I'm late.
isn't it like 52 minutes late?
No, I said
she put it at quarter of.
exactly. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
but it
Annie.
should have been top of the last hour.
Hey.
Connie had her premiere. She was
She
just
did.
being nice and let Connie have her premiere without overlapping with it. That's what it was.
That
Yeah, but that was
right
an
there.
hour
That's
ago.
exactly what it was, Annie.
That was 2 hours
I know.
ago.
Hey, who's counting? Just curious.
Time. Because now
What is
Annie's gonna
Uh,
go to bed. Annie's gonna go to bed in half an hour. Oh, she'll try to go to
not
bed.
unless we're having a lot of fun. Like if we're having a lot of fun, Annie's not going to want to go to bed. And
I'll be honest with you. I'm at when you get to that point where you're so tired
she's
you
right
know
for that.
you're not going to go to sleep. I'm at that point, but I
Hey,
do
big
have to
money.
because I have to. I'm taking her to lunch after graduation tomorrow, so I got to have a little bit of energy. We're going to
Yes.
meet. She done warned me. She makes a lot of trips. I was like, okay. Want to go
Pretty's
with?
being a little butthead. So, hey, Chris K. Hey, Angela, Jeanette,
Hey, big money.
and Big Money. Good to see you again. Thank you for coming back and joining us. So here is our, well, ours, whatever, our crochet side of bingo. This is something that we're doing every Thursday. We're going to do like a crochet along. Currently, we're doing flower bouquet. We are working on lavender flowers. We've already done pansies and cherry blossoms, which I've actually put in the description box down below. The links to those videos. So cherry blossoms, we have like two parts. We had the original, and then it was backed by popular demand. Lots of questions. I don't have the right setup to really get like a good view of the hands just yet. So round two became that a little bit more so. And then the pansies, I kind of left for everybody to finish on their own. I had a center and then undone the center that I had because I didn't care for it. So pansies in the working. Cherry blossoms are on the go. And we have a bird. Hi. Welcome to Birdie. The cherry blossoms are happening. But tonight we have to finish our lavender. And I'm very bright. Oh, way brighter than I need to be. Miss Annie, how is your lavender and cherry blossoms and pansies?
My cherry blossoms are wonderful, but I haven't started on the lavender yet.
So here's my lavender-ish.
And
Who
once you
knows?
put stem on that, that's going to look almost perfect. My sister had an idea. She said just to take, like, the cheap bamboo skewers, paint them green,
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
use those for the stems.
Wow, that's an awesome idea.
Did you already say that and I missed it?
Yeah, like 3 weeks ago. But it's okay.
God,
Not
John,
everybody.
I can't remember what I
Nobody
did this
listens to John.
morning.
Nobody ever
That's
listens to
you
John.
sitting
It's
here
okay though.
telling me that today, and I'm like, well, that's a great idea.
It's okay. No, you can go back in the video, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned it there. But it's okay. Nobody listens to John.
Hey, John, what'd you have for breakfast?
They don't eat breakfast.
I did eat breakfast, but what I ate, I can't tell you because I don't remember. I do know I ate, but I don't remember what it was.
I can't really say it on this show.
Shush up. Shush up. Save it for Saturday.
Uh-huh. Goat Crunch cereal. I like my Goat Crunch cereal. You never had Goat Crunch cereal?
No, I've never had Goat Crunch cereal.
Goat Crunch cereal is better than nothing but nuts and honey.
Ain't right. Right? Ain't right. It ain't right. Ain't nobody right. Nobody.
Well, I think Jess has to go back and watch the beginning of the video to find out what TDR is asking in the show.
He wants to know what you're doing.
Nothing.
He's so pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Oh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Oh, I'm gonna need
Oh
green.
my gosh.
What am I gonna need?
No,
Green?
no. Avy.
Nobody
No, just did not. Well, I did at one point in time. Tonight, I have a feeling you're not innocent. I don't. Hey. Don't join me. I'm not your Jew toy.
I'm going to tell you from my years of experience and people and being around people that the ones that yell the loudest how innocent they are the least innocent people.
Exactly.
Oh, we got Tracy. Say hi.
Birdie said, "Oh, I heard it."
Oh, I heard it too. Yeah, loud and clear. That was bad. Oh, no, go away. Hi. Hello. You're not nice.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Tracy.
Say hi to Tracy. Larry's here. Can you say hi to Larry? No, say hi. Thank you. Okay, that's better. How about Lacey? Can you say hi to Lacey? Say hello. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. How about a high five? Can we get a high five? This one. This one, high five. Turn around, high five. No, high five this one. No, this one. High five. Good job. Don't chew me and then a high five. Yeah. Is that fun? How about a high five anyway? No chewing on me. How about just a high five? Just a high five. You don't have to eat me first. You don't have to bite me. Do it. High five.
Flying away.
There we go. No, why are you chewing me? That's not
I'm going to tell you, Jess.
Not nice.
That frustrated.
Hey, stop.
Hey, animals do it too.
Stop.
Look so shocked.
You're a dinosaur. Huh? You're a dinosaur. You're old.
Yeah.
Few words. Stop giving me sex. Could you stop? Go on. Go. You have wings. Hi. What are you doing? You have wings. You can fly. You can fly. Hi. Surprise, right?
Did you see it that time, Angela?
Do we have to hit rewind?
No.
Well, I obviously didn't play it because I wasn't paying attention. And Jeff said, "What was that? What was that?" Let's see.
I seen it the first
You're
time.
missing a lot tonight. You're missing a lot tonight. I did it twice already. I can do it a third time.
Okay, let's go back in the video.
She deleted herself.
Did she really?
Yes. She kicked herself out.
So she still didn't see it.
Nope. Hey, John, you close those fires out there? I don't even know how far out they are. I seen a picture today from Beaver Lodge, 45 minutes away, and it's showing the fires out. I'm not even sure what. Oh, look at that. Alberta storm warning right there. But up. Like, I know we're in the area for them, but there's 28
Welcome
active
back.
fires. Oh, you're back. Hey, how's it going?
Have a nice trip.
Hi.
What happened?
Wrong show.
Wrong show. That's what I said. I did it twice already. So I said I did it twice already.
Do we see this?
I was cleaning my desk off. It just happened to fly by in front of me.
And let's do.
I know there are a couple.
Paranoia.
Twice.
There are a couple areas that were evacuated around us.
There is no paranoia like the paranoia of having a bug on the ceiling and checking every few seconds to see if it's moved.
There's nothing on my right shoulder. I have yarn on my right shoulder. Yarn is on my right hand side. Now, since my camera's reversed, you think
hanging up over your right shoulder.
Yeah, there's nothing up. This is my right shoulder. This is my right hand side.
So you don't have your camera flipped.
It's all yarn.
It can't
left,
be.
It's my left shoulder.
Yeah, that is his left shoulder. Yeah, I had to think about
left
that
shoulder,
for a minute.
Left hand. That's a deer. It's a deer head.
Not that right. On your other right.
Yes. More stuff not pertaining to crochet and or flowers.
That's why we have yarn. Yarn.
I don't care. Everybody knows I don't give two shits. Come on now. All right. Yarn side though. For real. Nobody worked ahead on the leaf.
Huh? What?
The leaf. We have lavender, no green.
Were you here on that show? It was a couple weeks ago. We were working on the cherry blossoms again. I worked ahead, and I got in trouble. I did 2 stitches ahead. I did 2 stitches ahead, and I got in trouble. You think I'm going to do a whole leaf?
You know what? I mean, I have like a whole flower bed full of lavender, and I've never noticed the leaves.
Huh?
Yeah, I've never noticed the leaves. I'm
Well,
going to
have to grow on something.
Now. No, I'm going to have to go out there tomorrow and look at it. And it's like, oh,
yeah, bamboo
leaves. No, because all I see is the purple.
Bamboo, yeah.
Bamboo. I see the purple.
Yes,
no,
PDR.
You see the lavender.
Yes, I see the purple of
Which
the
is
lavender.
purple.
The lavender.
It's the only I have on one end of the bed is purple
lavender.
Lilies. No, irises.
Lavender.
And then I have a big patch of lavender, and then on the other side is purple clematis. So it's just purple.
Wasn't bad last week.
I'm sure you were. Did you pick out your green color and or yarn? I honestly have no
Green.
idea what yarn we should need.
Green. Got a big ball of green.
Hold on.
That's a sage green.
Is that? Yeah, I was about to say that's not really green. But...
Needs to be deeper.
I have a big ball of green.
Okay.
That's
That
green.
Green.
But what's the size comparison to your flower?
Same size yarn.
So 4-weight.
In other words, they're both 4-weights.
Right, mine's not. Mine's cotton. So I couldn't pull off a 4-weight acrylic to go with this because it's a 3-weight cotton. So.
You don't have a green 3-weight cotton?
I didn't say that. I just had a
I was going to say, in all that mass, lovely squishiness, you don't have green cotton. Come on. You know you do.
Oh, somewhere. Yes, I do have some kind of greenish cotton. But like I said, I have not worked ahead on the fabric. Oh my gosh, my back is killing me. Hell, I hit 41 and things hit the fan. My body is so sore. I came with new features, Annie.
Huh? What?
I said I hit 41 and I've come with new features. My body is so sore. Ooh. So if I actually pull some of the green out of this.
Yes. Actually, I would use both of those greens.
Yes, but I don't want the pink or the orange.
No, but I would use both of them.
And I don't want the brown.
Green, and then the brighter green that's towards me, and then the deeper green. Yeah. And yeah, that one. No, great. Stop. Go back. Stop. Go back. There. That green. Those two greens together. Because isn't there like a faint stripe? Now I have to go look it up.
Hey, Jesse.
Dag it. All right, hold on. My camera gets better coloring. There we go.
No,
so
I don't
this one.
see them dried. Good God. No, you could buy dried lavender leaves.
All right, let's see if we've got something else. All right, you guys play over here. I've got to go find some.
Oh, those are kind of spiky looking. Yes, I am right, Jess. The rib on them is a lighter green than the edges. Yes.
Man, this camera is terrible at this angle. All right.
Yes. Those two greens that showing towards the camera right now, those right there, those are the color of lavender leaves. I just went and looked. Yep.
Okay, there. All right, let's go see what we can play with. What kind of yarn is this? This is the Concept by Katia, Merino Baby Granny. There we go.
That's confusing because how can you be a baby and a granny?
It's a 19.5 micron extra fine merino wool superwash. This was a Nishi winning. So it's 100% virgin wool, 721 yards.
Evidently, different types of lavender, my dear, have different types of leaves.
Yeah, Tracy, this colorway is actually pretty nice, the way it works. Well, the way it looks like it's going to work up with the pink, orange, and the brown included. Yeah.
That's very fall.
Nice. And it's actually softer than you would expect for it being the wool. It's super soft.
Well, merino is really soft. Or I think it is.
So yeah, my camera is not doing the yarn justice. It's very pretty yarn. All right, let's go see what we can play with.
Does the yarn justice? Unless you're outside.
So, all right, let me go hit my super secret stash over here real fast. Everybody chatting, please play along. Or with themselves, whatever. Okay, let's go see what we can do. What's up, Buttercup?
TDR said fondled.
I can't. I can't do Buckley.
Okay. It seems to be that the most common look of a lavender flower is kind of like a pine needles on a stem. It isn't ever though. So that makes
Are you sure?
yes.
That's a little chilly.
There's broad ones and there's like little round ones and there's spiky ones. I just didn't realize that I thought all lavender pretty much looked the same except for the color, but it's completely different. That's kind of cool to learn. Now I see I have more lavender I need to plant.
See? Look at you doing.
I grow it because I make my own lavender Epsom salts.
Well, one, lavender not only is a beautiful herb to plant, it's very good to dry. It's super, super easy to dry your own lavender. And it's actually very beneficial to the garden as it brings pollinators for the rest of it. So if you are someone that likes to grow, lavender is really good because the bees really, really love lavender. The honeybees.
Yeah, we've got a man that lives across the highway, ways up the holler, and a ways up the holler. He keeps bees, so everybody around here grows roses, lavender, and clover.
Yes, clover is very, very good. Very good. Ooh,
I don't know if they have, Jesse, have y'all ever done any doilies? I know I have, but it's been years.
I started to do it. I just never finished it up, though.
Nope. I've never made a doily.
Now, if my sister was in here, she has probably made hundreds of doilies. It's one of her favorite things to make.
I have the thread available to make doilies. I just don't have the time yet. I don't know. One of these
Basically,
days,
Jesse, take any pattern from a granny square to a blanket pattern and use thread and make a doily with it.
Is it bad? I gave the yarn away that I know that would work amazing for them. Mona, I need the green yarn that I gave you. Please. Dang it, I'm not.
How whipped are your cats when you snap your fingers and they run away? I just snapped, pointed at him, and he took off. He went through my new screen. No, he went through my new screen.
No, it is yarn. It is yarn. It's just a lot thinner yarn.
It's like fingering weight yarn. But generally,
or smaller.
Is threads are cotton where yarn is many different fibers.
Mhm. Um, Honestly, I wouldn't make a doily out of anything but something
But
called thread.
yeah,
If it
if
was
you
called yarn, I would say I probably wouldn't. Yeah, it's not doily material. Only because doilies are also thin, if that makes sense. Yes,
if
um, size
it's
10.
thread, it's thread, even if they're
Yes,
complements.
so, yep. So the size 10 is like your standard base weight for your crochet threads. And then they go, so the lower the number, the thicker the yarn thread is. So a crochet 10, which you have, um,
Is about
it's going to
average
be
size. Yeah.
your standard Aunt Lydia thing. Whether it's Aunt Lydia, DMC, Hooks and Threads, it's almost anything like this is almost a standard size 10. But I actually have something as small as a, the smallest thread that I actually own is 70. This one is a 6 cord. Mm,
Not
padding. I
necessarily,
think
Chris
this one's like
K.
a 50.
Uh, I wouldn't say only lace weight because you can go a little heavier threads, like
Mhm.
a two, say, and still
Mhm.
make really. And the
So
reason I know anything at all about doilies is, like I said, my sister has made hundreds.
so even like this here is technically an 8, which would make a beautiful doily, and it would still stay pretty thin on thickness because doilies are made to put stuff on normally. So under your plant, you have a doily. Under anything that you don't want to scratch your wood top, you have a doily. Lamp, I know my grandma had freaking doilies everywhere for
And on
everything.
the back of the chair, so your oils in your hair didn't get in the chair
Yes,
fabric.
and then the armrest. There was freaking there was doilies everywhere. Under every candlestick holder was a doily. So,
And every lamp,
um,
don't forget the lamps and the telephone.
Got to
Because you know,
protect
we used to
every
have
surface.
telephones that were plugged into the wall.
yes. Chris K. No, I have not worked with 100. The smallest that I've actually, oh, so whatever one of the single threads of embroidery thread would be considered, that's the smallest. I do have, like I said, the size 70. I haven't worked with that yet, but that's good for earrings, jewelry, and actually, I am going to be using something that tiny when I go to make um, crocheted nails. So I'm actually going to make Art with Connie. I'm going to make her a set of crocheted nails. So she's going to send me the shape of her nails, each one of them, and then I'm going to crochet something very elaborate for her to then just super glue those on. So I have not worked, not yet, but I will. The thing is, though, the downfall of that, Chris, is like I don't think there's going to be a hook small enough. Floss, yes,
Yeah,
I have used floss.
I
I
bet
have.
I bet I have a hook small enough.
The smallest hook I have is a point. I think the 8.0 is a little bit smaller than the 7.5, and the smallest I have is a point 8.0.
All you
I
have to
don't
do
have
is
anything
go
smaller.
to any Sally's Beauties where you can get stuff to do your hair.
Never
Get
mind. Don't say no more. I
uh,
already know.
get a pick. It looks like a crochet hook where you pull your hair through the cap, but you can
Mhm.
crochet with them. My sister
Well,
has
I
one.
do.
She crocheted.
Ah,
What would you call that? Because my sister crochets with thread, like a spool of thread like you sew with, like sewing thread. She will crochet with.
Yes. I think that would be more so, well, not really tatting.
No, she actually crochets it with a hook and
I
makes.
know, that's why I'm like, that's not really tatting.
No, tatting, the tatting shuttle.
But most of the threads that are that small are considered tatting threads.
Yeah.
Because most people can't crochet with some of this, Miss Chris, is actually smaller than some of the micro crochet that I've seen. And how I've obtained some of this thread was it was somebody that used to do tats, and that's why it's so small. But it's not often that, I mean, guaranteed you can't find this size in the stores. Like if you go into Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby,
Yeah,
you're
you
not going to
really
find
have to
much
order
of
it online. You have to order it directly from the company.
Yeah.
Because not very many people do it, so
But-
most don't carry anything like that.
Because this one here, it is, let's see, Star Tatting, 130 yards. I do believe this is one of my 70s, and it's actually just a little bit thinner and finer than a thread. Yep. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up the brown. It's so small. It comes half. It's the size of thread, if not just a tad smaller. The smallest project that I have completed, it was only 3/4 of an inch tall, and it was actually a cat to go on a scroll-stalled carousel. So yeah, this is super tiny.
You going in there licking his feet is not helping. That just makes me.
So yeah, this little guy is like definitely thread size. See the brown. It's brown.
Yeah.
But that's why I have my little magnifying glasses and my magnifying little lighted thingamajiggies. Hey, a chat is over here. Let's see. We got handy hands sell stuff. Handy hands. Who is handy hands? I don't know handy hands. I could use some handy hands. All right.
I could use a handy. That was wrong.
John, you're pink.
What?
I did not think that thought through at all.
Even if you said that's where my mind was, your face just lied.
I
got small crochet thread.
Yep. Ooh, I like the shiny silver.
All right.
Shiny.
So this here is a 10. Ooh, that is shiny. So
you're a 10.
Your standard 10.
You could use that leaves, Jess.
Actually, yes, CDR. So I can use this, but if I would use it, I would also want to, in some points, like incorporate the darker green to go with it.
You could.
Just to kind of help the ombre.
At the same time to make it just a little bit thicker.
Or do I do this green? This lighting sucks. All right, hold on. Here. Look at my belly. All right.
Hey, I got an idea.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't break stuff. That'd be great.
Why don't we just...
You say a cheese and bacon pizza, do you mean Canadian bacon or real bacon?
Hold on.
Why don't we...
True bacon?
No,
Hey, they're
nothing.
made two different ways.
What?
I asked. He said he had a nice cheese and bacon pizza. I said,
Nope.
did it have Canadian bacon or real bacon?
No, but he's from Australia. Why would he have Canadian bacon? It's probably kangaroo bacon.
Well, we have Canadian bacon.
But he's from Australia. It's probably it's white
No,
kangaroo bacon.
Australia. Australia. You don't say he's from down under. Now
oh,
it really broke my camera.
he
You ever
said
had
he did.
you ever had kangaroo tail? Oh my god, it's so good.
I've never had kangaroo meat. Period. Oh, it's got a little red light. It's looking at us. Hi.
So I had an idea.
Okay. What was the idea?
Well, I'm waiting for Jess to come back on screen.
I'm trying to fix it. My camera. Nope, not that one. This one. Haha. All right, your idea.
Why don't we just make one, and then we can finesse it after?
Leaf, you mean?
Yeah,
Finagle?
because it would be easier to have a sample to figure out how you want to do your stitching for the next one to make it variegated or to make it, to add your coloring into it for veins and everything else, right?
Yeah. I mean,
What
if you're
about a bean?
really
Did you say
meticulous,
something about a bean?
a sewing needle and just run the lighter color up through the leaves.
Well, AV, we can even get kangaroo tail, like red. What was it? Red kangaroo tail. We can get red kangaroo tail up here,
Is it
up in the
tender?
way north Canada.
Is it tender?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I know, no, but nowhere in West
That's
Virginia
only
sells
north.
it. But I've
Depends on how you get.
never
Do you
asked.
want to? Do you want to know where to get it? I can tell you exactly where to get it. Go to the pet food store. It's in the raw food. It's in the raw meat aisles.
What?
I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm not going to consume something that's sold in a pet store.
But you're going to give it to your dog.
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Why would I?
Because they sell it for animals. It's animal food.
What
This
is
is
it?
an American dog. He ain't never had kangaroo,
Mm.
right? No, he said deer.
like,
Cow.
like what dog here in America has had crocodile or kangaroo?
Well,
Dog.
if it was a southern dog, you might have had crocodile
Yeah.
or alligator, but
Yeah.
not here.
I have yet to see a
He's still
crocodile or
going.
an alligator in our waters to where our animals could start consuming them.
I have heard that gator tail is very, very good. I have never personally tasted it. I
Okay,
am not a
I also
drunk.
heard shark
we're,
was good, and it's not.
we're way off topic.
Okay, well, what was your idea? Or
Make
that
it.
was it?
Let's just do a sample, and then we can finesse it after.
I hear, let's get down to business. Let's start freaking crocheting, and who cares about the damn yarn, and we'll figure it out later.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I
Well,
heard.
Yes.
y'all want a cookie?
Green is green.
Ooh, what kind of cookies?
You knew it was going to devolve into food, John. Come on.
Kangaroo cookies.
No,
The kangaroo
white
cookies.
pistachio cookies. My own recipe. Um,
Your cookies got nuts in them.
some of them, yeah. I put nuts in some of my cookies. You never had a white
Nope.
chocolate macadamia nut cookie?
I don't. Nope. Not my cookies. I don't want them.
I have chocolate
Actually,
chip.
the
regular
white the white macadamia nut cookies from Subway are freaking really good.
Nope. The raspberry cheesecake from Subway.
We don't have those ones up here.
And Avi, I don't like shark.
No, I don't like shark either.
No.
Well, I'm not a fish fan either. 100%.
It depends.
But
Oh, wait. I'm not a fish fan, but you've eaten fish like every day for the past week,
It's
2 weeks now.
catfish. It's completely.
No, last night it
Um,
was blue.
here's the reason why I can eat that fish.
Oh,
Because
bluegill.
we've cleaned it, we've caught it, and I know how it's prepared, and we also take off the blood meat. So if you take off all the red meat within the fish, a lot of the fishiness goes away. Trust me, I don't care for fish. And if anybody had noticed, if I would have gotten a bone, which I did last night, instant done. Nope, here you go. I'm done. I'm
Okay,
not
well,
eating it.
number one, there's no bones in shark. Number two, it's all white meat,
And it's rubbery.
It's
only
just
the
I don't.
outside. Only
It,
the outside.
it
It
no,
flakes. It flakes just like tuna and salmon.
no. I still don't
no.
like. I've tried it. I don't like it.
Mm-mm. I've tried it. I've tried it
I
deep
also
fried
don't like
and breaded,
it.
which is the only way I can eat shrimp. And breaded and deep fried in whatever funky batter or whatever make you not think it's fish. It doesn't work. No, mm-mm,
Hey Terry. Hey
no.
Terry, how's it going?
Oh no,
Good to
there's
see
a
you here.
texture, and I can hear the texture in my teeth when I go to bite it.
It's like,
Mm, it's like no, that's the mushroom. Yes, that's like the mushroom rubber
it's
tire.
squeaky. It's squeaky. Yeah. No. See, I don't
Yes,
find mushrooms like
or
that.
calamari, like the
Oh no,
calamari. Yeah,
no.
the meat in the middle is fine, but getting
Love calamari. It's got to be cooked right, though. Calamari literally takes seconds to cook. You
oh,
throw it in the
that gives me
oil.
chills.
You watch
Nope.
it sink. You watch it rise. You take it out. It's done. Deep fry. Deep fry. Yep.
And then aviation, yes, I second that one because um, I went to Subway today and I just, I honestly just had to pay for my food and walk away because I couldn't fix stupid. Like, honestly. I got an email of a coupon and she's like, oh no, that's only for the app. And I'm like, but it's not, clearly. But what? Oops, I did it again. All right, what do we
I
got?
clicked on I clicked on your link on Hookok. Hook OK. I'm gonna call it Hook OK, not Hookok. But it
That's
says
not my fault.
I clicked
She
on
was broken.
I clicked on the
Here,
link on that you put up
there's
on
copy. Let,
in the
let
description
me put this
below.
here, put here, and then do that. Here, press that button. Touch the button.
I will be
Touch
right
the
back.
button.
I need coffee.
Touch the button. Touch the button. Touch. Have you touched the button? Can you touch the button? Touch the button. Press the button. Can somebody press the button?
I just did.
Somebody press.
Okay, came up there, but it didn't come up on the description though.
It should have, because that's the same flipping buttons that are put in there. But hold on. All right, let's see. Do. Let me press some buttons. I'm gonna press the buttons. Edit here. So free from hook. Okay, that link is the one that's broken.
The
The very
first
first one.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Let me do and paste. That's the same link. All right. All right. On your side.
Hey
Um.
D. Hey D. Hey Jenna.
Well, what? What? We've got some lovely friends in the house. Hold on, let me fix this one really fast. Copy, paste. Ooh, that is a little different. Okay. Do. Boop, boop. Scroll. Save changes. Come on. Save on all the sides. All right, because we are currently active in the live, it's not going to let me fix it. So I will have to go back and fix it once this is done. Excuse me. Do. And I'm glad you checked. Can you check the other link, please? D. Love you bunches. Sweetest of dreams. Ah. Yes, I have to go back and check your live. you go on like right at the peak of me waiting for flipping patients tonight. I was so upset. I'm like, I'm missing D for these people. Yeah, I was a little upset. So I do have to go back and catch tonight's live. And if any of my friends are not current friends of these creative hands, she will go live on Saturday. Usually, damn it, my brain's gonna break. Let's see that. Yep. 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. I almost want to say 6 o'clock Eastern. See if you're still here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I almost want to say she goes live about 6 o'clock Eastern Time on Saturday. She also goes live occasionally doing her uh, dibs auctions with Mama G Gear, and then on Thursdays, I know she does go live 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, 4 o'clock Eastern. Mm. I just know I miss her on Thursdays, and it's really, really sad. Um, and I think she may have popped in, already popped out. But one of these days, I
Yes,
will.
all the other links work.
Woohoo! Yay! Thank you for checking. I appreciate it. Um, I will be a good mod and actually start dropping links, but usually on shows that I'm actively should be crocheting. Instead, I'm actually plucking some kind of dirt out of my keyboard when I should be crocheting, and I'm not. See, this is why other people get things done and I don't, because I get distracted by squirrels, like cleaning out my keyboard. Ooh, what was that? Piece of popcorn. It's crooked. Oh shit. OCD, the top of your watch is down, the side of your arm. I, I, thank you. You see that? Yes, it is. And I, I only have one more link left before my watch actually doesn't really fit me no more. I have fatty tiny wrists and not much fit my little wrist. I think my wrist is like 6 inches. Lady book cafe. Okay. Amy's like, dude, fix your shit. You're driving me nuts. It's wonky. So fixed and it shouldn't wobble. I know, I get you, and it does start annoying me, but when I go to bed, I can't have it this tight because it's a
Hey,
skosh
Tough.
too tight. But I know I'm going. Are you done yet?
It's all together. I did all my leaves and I
I
put
want to
on the
see.
stick. No, I haven't started the leaves yet.
You're not done,
No, you haven't started.
but you have.
That's okay. No, I haven't. I got my yarn. There's my green right there.
All right already. In other words, it's been, I know. Yes, it was crooked. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. All right, let's get started sometime tonight. Hey, you're onto something, Chris. All right, reverse to the please. Step one. Scroll, scroll, scroll. We're there. Just did a quick scan here. Little nubbies. We're making little nubbies. I have a simple. Okay, what size hook? Do we go smaller? Flower stem, so pretty much a crochet hook that complements the yarn loop. And I am doing an 8 and a 10 together. Yeah. Yeah, 8 and a 10 it looks like. For my leaf, leaves, leaf. No, it says leaf. It's a leaf. Miss Kathy, we are actually making another part of our bouquet. And tonight we are finishing off the lavender that we've already done.
Well,
So we've
we haven't
made
started, but we'll get there.
so we one of these days we'll finish the damn lavender. However, I know it's not lavender. So here, well, that sprig looks a little bit different. My sprig's going to be a little bit longer, maybe, versus, I don't know, it looks like she's got hers on a thicker. Mine's really long compared to her short and stubby. Why does my lavender look so long versus her short? And, yeah, for real. I got a long sprig. Hers is, you have a fly tighten it up. It doesn't go that high. But we're making lavender. We need the greenery to go with it. So that's what we're doing tonight, which will go with our pansies and our cherry blossoms so far. Do, 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 do. Do, do. There we go. And I'm going to have to switch cameras over. Okay, you're not in the Oh, son of a crap. Sorry, bird. So, and just because I am doing two together, I'm trying to make extra sure that they are together the whole time because right now my light green is a little bit not lined up with my dark green. Thank you, Taffy. And I think we're on the same page. Okay.
Question: how does one have so much string and not end up tangled in it? I would end up tied up, tangled in it, because because it starts in a ball. It stays in a ball, and you pull one end out.
These are not yours, Birdie. Uh, five. Mine, 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 mine. They're all mine. All mine. Okay. So, step one, chain 5 in the third stitch of the hook, 3 single crochets, 6 times, which we all know really means 5. Yeah, if you go back to the very first video, you will see that I have an issue with apparently being able to count when she says 13. I'm like, nope, it says 13 times after the first one we did. So, which is not correct, and that's why I was a pico short on my lavender, but, you know, some people write their stuff completely different. Hi, Birdie. All right. Been seeing you since she was going to get coffee. That was like 9 days ago. You want this one? Okay, sorry. You don't have to be so aggressive. And drop. Hey, Lydia. Lydia is here. Lydia is here. Looky, looky, it's Lydia. Late night Lydia. Right, let me switch the camera to this one. Oop. And shoot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, look what I can do. All right, go right. Yeah. No, you're not getting this. Mine. I promise you, it's really mine. Well, it's in my pocket. You can't get it. Leave it alone, please. No, don't go play. No, no, no. Stop, Birdie. Stop. Hey, Crystal. Okay, yeah, the answer is get off. Seriously. You're cute. No, please stop. All right. Okay, that's the do bird. Let's see yours. Ooh, pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty. Hold on. I wish we can go like bigger. So you have your little nobules. Right. So, this should be together. The uno, dos, tres. My lighting is terrible. All the cool kids. So, we have our chain 5, which we can't see because my lighting is terrible currently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go in our third chain. 1, 2, 3. And 3 single crochet. My hook is slightly too small for what I'm doing. I'm going to go with the hook size. Or 3. Currently, this is a 5 steel hook. I'm going to go up to a actually, technically, go up to a size 3, which sounds really weird, but hey, Miss Jenna, how are you tonight? So glad you are hanging out over here. That's also a 5. I need a 7. And over here, this is 0. Annie, did you come back?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, madam. I missed you. Here's a 7. Yeah, I think I'll need a 7. A 7 is a 1.65 millimeter hook, and currently I'm using it's going to be an 8 and a 10 crochet thread, 2 together. We are making sprigs of lavender. So here is the purple part of the lavender that I created last week. And now we're making the leaf. Leaf? I don't know. We're making the greenery to go with it. So lavender and the green stuff is what we're currently working on tonight. The hook that I started with was a tad bit too small for the holes, so we had to go bigger. The one, two, three. So 3 single crochet. There we go. That's a little bit nicer. If I had an 8, it would be better, I think. 2 and 3. What do you mean 6 times? I only have 2 more little stitches.
What?
Stop, 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 stop. And then chain 5, or the 1, is the 2, a 3, a 4, 5. Then we're going to go down. So 1, 2, a 3. This stuff is so small and my camera's not going to be able to pick it up. But then 3, single crochet. Oops, I just lost my dark yarn. Thread 1. Here's the 2. And nope, because that's going to be half double. Three single crochet, 1, 2, 3. Then again, we're going to chain 5. So 1, 2, don't stop it. Cool. Stitches too tight. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Go down 3 stitches from the hook. 1, 2, 3. And do 3 single crochet. 1. Is that 2? And I know my thread and oops, not half double. One twist stay. Chain 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third chain from hook. 1, 2, and 3. Which leaves 2 stitches in between. Here's 3 single crochet. That's 1. Here is a 2. Even if I get really close, I don't think you guys would be able to see this. But it's tiny. Hold on. Let me pause. Right, you guys up here. Please, let's go so right.
Guess what?
Yay.
They
Think
probably
about.
see it because your camera's not on.
Well, now it's not silly goose. I just turned it off because I didn't want to give everybody a concussion. Because I said, wee, really fast. So I turned it off because I didn't want everybody to put their helmets on before we moved. So I was just trying to be nice. I was.
It's very kind of
I really, really was. I really, really was. All right, working on it. Note yourself. Don't put pokey thing inside the figure. I have questions, Avi. And actually, no, that was kind of weird that you said that, aviation fan, because I actually had a patient come in today and inform me that their child came to them with a very elongated gash out of their hand. And it involved a crochet hook. And all I could say was that had to be a Susan Bates. I'm like, Susan Bait hooks, some of them are weapons, and that's exactly what happened. An 8-year-old and a 10-year-old were arguing back and forth, and one of them had mom's crochet hook in their hand. Get my hair out of your mouth. Hell. And the eldest brother pulled the hook, and little boy was injured. I was like, Susan Bates was like, how'd you know? Well, then I was like, wait. Things that you don't know about the people that you think you know. All right. So let me press a button. Okay. Ooh. All right. I promise I'm going to get you guys closer. Voila. I think pro stuff is fun.
Well, that's what I think about that.
Yeah. I'm glad that's your opinion, but I'll let you know when your opinion matters. And you don't pay the bills, so your opinion don't matter. So I love you. Goodbye. Thank you. Come again. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Hmm. Let's go for a ride. All right. Here we go. Hi, guys. You. I currently have a few little nodules we'll go with. Currently working. How many times do we do this? Let's see. Step
6.
2, step 3, step 4. And I think we lost Annie because it got really quiet. So there's that 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. That's great math, really. I promise it is. 1, 2, 4. All right. So back to chain 5. Here is a little bigger. 1, 2. Drop my stitch. One of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. God bless America. All right. Let's see. Let's switch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go down 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 single crochet. Hey, Jonathan, welcome in. How are you tonight? Good to see you. How have you been? So we have 5. I need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to go back 1, 2, 3. So our third stitch from the hook. 3 single crochet. So here, 1, 2, 3 single crochet. So all together we have now 6. 6 total little modules. So here's 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nodules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Jimmy says, I have a mean right hook, and I'm going to tighten up this last one because I really don't like that big hole right there. But we'll see what happens. Again, I do not read ahead in the pattern. We just, do it. So step 2. Okay, 6 times. Then 6 chain. So chain 6 from the third stitch from the hook, 4 single crochets, 6 times. Back in the hole, tighten the loop, which it does not appear that we're turning the work. She doesn't say turn anything, do anything different. She just says step 2, then we're going to do a chain 6 instead of a chain 5, and then we're going to do 4 single crochet in the third chain from the hook instead
Yep,
of
just
just the 3. 2, and I just dropped that one because my hook still is not big enough. All right. So actually, I'm going to back off. 1, 2, and I'm going to go with a bigger hook because I don't enjoy dropping my stitches and I can't crochet. if I keep dropping them, and that means that my hook is not quite big enough for my two strands that I have held together. So when that happens to you guys, just go up a hook size. Listen to your yarn instead of finagling with it and getting all frustrated because you keep dropping your stitch. Just do what your yarn's telling you to do. Your hook's not big enough, so just go up a size. So if it's something that you guys keep dropping, chances are your hook's too small. Where the heck did I just put my other hook? You guys, did you see where I put my hooks in the Ziploc bag? I thought that I put them back over here in this destination. But apparently I did not. If I did, I got them for the owl party. How you're in my hair. Give me hair back. So I'm currently working with a 7. What are you? 7.5. Oh no, 1.7. What number do you have? And then when you're C, I think you're 2. I'm only gonna go to a 1.75, which doesn't seem like that much of an increase, which is only 0.10 millimeters, but it can make a world of difference when you're crocheting. So, yes, Miss Jenna, I am well, and I do appreciate you coming in. I know I've been a little MIA from our side of the streets in the Discord, but I did come over and hang out last night. I followed you guys all around. I didn't chat, I stayed lurking, but I did have all of Shell Dust. And happy birthday to Shell, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm a tight crocheter. Currently holding this up in my hand, I feel like I'm going to break it because the metal stops right here. It doesn't go all through down the handle, and I can't grip it as tight as I'd like. 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, I'm going to break this poor little thing. 1, not a half double. So then we're doing 4 singles and the third chain from the hook after you do the 6 single crochet. 2, 3, and then after that 3, then we're going to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3. And that's 4 single crochet. I lied. So my last one's missing 2 crochet stitch.
What, frog it?
I'm not doing that.
You gotta frog that.
I don't, and I'm not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And going down 3, 1, 2, 3, and doing 4 single crochet, third chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 singles. Or sorry, 6 chains, not singles. I lied. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go down third chain from hook. 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet. I think we should have to do this 2 more times to complete, or 6 times. So here's 1. Go 2. Nope. And there's 2, 3, and 4. Chain 6. And last two. I'm only undoing these because they were very loosely done. So 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet. All right, let's see where we're at.
So what I did was I did my first 6, right, and then I put a stitch marker in. Then it's easier to count from the stitch marker for 6 more.
What are those?
I don't know.
All right, I've got one more. Oh, damn it. I have another. Dang it, I don't like these big old holes. I hope they get smaller whenever. That's a big hole. See it? But it does look like most of them are. Nope, I don't like the holes. I don't like the holes. The hook is too big. And then in between. So, wait. Oh, that looks so weird. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three, 4, 5, 6. Third chain, 4 singles. That's 3. 7. So chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Third stitch from the hook, 5 singles. 1 toward the 3. I go with 5 singles right here. Stitch from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For the first one. And Miss Jenna, I don't sew very well, so I can hand sew, but not with a machine. Well, I mean, I could, but I mean, when push come to shove, I did alter my daughter's flower girl dress back in the day, so it's possible, but just nobody looked at the bottom hemline. All right, so chain 7, third chain from hook, 5 singles. We need to do it 5 more times. We have 1, so continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3 down. 5 single. Here's 1. 2. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. 3. 4. 5. Now dropping the stitch again.
You find it hard with the 2 threads, so they keep splitting up on you, or what?
Mhm. They do.
Jessica, you have amazing nails.
Hmm?
Oh, Jenna, you admire the ladies who crochet. Okay, that's good. That's awesome.
Thank you, Jeff. Five singles. 1, 2. And because I don't want to break this hook, I also have to change my tension a little bit, and that's nothing with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because where I want to hold this hook tight, I can't, because it will snap. I am one of the ladies that, like, over time, my hooks are bent because I do hold them so tight. And let my finger go. 1, 2, 3, 5. Third chain from the hook. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So where we are with the guys. 1, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 4.
Wait, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec.
Holding.
Lay down for a second. I have a question for you.
I have. I'll put my single crochet back.
How come you have so much gap between all your knobs?
1, 2, 3.
Why do you have 3?
1, 2. 2, 2, 2. Hey. Because if you crochet 5 and you go into the third chain, then you should have 2 left. 2, 2, and then you
Yes,
crochet
but
7,
and
then you go into the third chain, you should have 3.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but if you crochet 5, you do 5 single chains, and you do 3 singles in from the third one in, you should end up with 0. And then you do 5 more, crochet 1 single into the third chain, and then into the next 2. You should
No,
end up with
so
0.
you, from the third stitch of the hook, you do 4 single crochets in the same stitch.
No, see, I tried that originally, and it did not look like her picture. So
I'm
then
not
I
worried
did
about
it.
her
But
picture. I'm following the pattern.
yes, I understand that. I was following the pattern too, and that's what I got from it. But then I went and looked at her
Okay.
picture and redid it with chain 5, and then a single chain in
Mm-mm.
the third one back, and then two more, and it ended up looking like hers.
But that's not what it
Mine
says.
mine looked
But
like
that's
yours to
not what
begin
the
with. Mine
because
looked
that's
like
what
yours
the
to.
pattern says. Because that's how the pattern reads. So that's what the pattern wants you to do. So it's very step one. You have a chain of 5. Then you do in the third stitch
In the
from the
third
hook.
stitch.
You do 3 single crochets in that third stitch of the hook. So that will leave 2 single crochets. She doesn't say 3 single crochets in each stitch. She says from the third stitch of the hook, 3 single crochet. So to me, that is 3 singles in the same stitch, not 3 singles over the next 2 stitches.
Okay.
Because if you're doing it from the third stitch of the hook, you can't do 3 single crochets because that's only 2 stitches left.
No, that's
You don't
3.
have 3 stitches.
You do have
If
3
you're
stitches.
only doing a chain of 5, okay, if you're doing a chain of 5, right, 5,
Yep.
and then you take away 3, that
And you do
leaves
single
only
crochet.
2 stitches. No, so that's not what she's asking you to do. You don't do a single crochet in the same chain.
Okay.
Chain 5, and then it says from the third stitch of the hook, 3 single crochets, and then repeat 6 times. So if you're going into the third stitch of the hook, it doesn't say 1 single crochet in each remaining stitch. It's 3 single crochet in that stitch.
Okay.
And then chain 6, third stitch from the hook, 4 single crochet.
Yep.
Which is going to leave you 3 stitches at that point. So that's why I have the gaps between lines.
Okay.
Beth,
I agree with you.
where's Chris? Chris, Chris, Beth, Chris, Chris, Beth, Beth, Chris, Jesse, where's Jesse? Jesse, Jesse, how do you read the pattern? How would you read the pattern? That's my question. How? Here, hold on, let me. Oh, damn it! I pressed the wrong fucking button, and I didn't say a bad word. I promise I didn't. Ah, why is he not coming on? Nope, wrong button. Jesse, Jesse, at this stage. There we go. Okay. Hey, Auntie Beth. Auntie Beth. And where's Jesse? Where's Chris K? Annie, Jojo, help, Connie, human. Because you all can't see the words. Can you see the words? Go big screen. Still can't see the words. Let me see how to zoom. How do we zoom? Who knows how to zoom on a freaking Mac? Actually, I do, unfortunately. Where's my keyboard? Ooh. I mean, if I'm wrong, I want to fix it. But as I read it, we are chaining 5 from the third stitch of the hook, 3 single crochets. So that's telling me I'm going to do 3 single crochets in the third stitch from the hook. That's it.
Yes, you are correct. That's the way you read it.
No, that's the way it reads, not the way I
Yes.
read it. That's the way
Yes.
it's written.
Yes, I understand that. That's the way you read it.
No, because that's the way it's written.
Yes, you read it the way it's written. Now,
I
if you just scroll,
crocheted it by the way it was written. I don't
I
care about the
understand that.
picture.
I understand that. But if you just scroll down 2 little clicks to her picture, you'll see that she has no gaps between her chains. And then if you chain 5, do a single crochet in the third chain, and then 2 more single crochets to give you 3 single crochets, then it'll end up the way her picture looks.
Well, then her pattern is very wrong.
Yeah. So what it should say is, so on step 2, for example, chain 6, and then from the third stitch of the hook, do 4 single crochets in each stitch, not 4 in the first stitch, in the third stitch rather.
Thank you, Beth. Jesse.
See, because me being a visual learner, I read it, I understood it
Yes,
that way. And I started doing mine the same way you are. Then I looked at the picture, frogged mine, and did mine the way
yes.
I think it should have been done. And then
And
I ended up the same way that her picture is.
yes, I agree with you that the way the picture is going to be the way you said it, but that's not the way her pattern is written at all. You are correct if you're going off of the way of the picture, but the way her pattern is written, hey, stop. Yes, Auntie Beth, hold on. Let me do paste. Yeah, that I've got to refix it, and I can't do it and currently active in the live. So yeah, hit that link. The way it's being described, the way Hooks did it, is the correct way because there are no gaps. But the way the pattern is written, I don't think it is written correctly.
I I understood it
And I could be way wrong.
I understood it the way she has it written, but I guess it's all interpretation. You know what I mean? Because
Well, I can see where.
you are doing it
Go ahead, go ahead.
correctly the way you are doing it correctly the way it is written.
Yes.
But
But,
I interpreted it differently, and I ended up the same way she did. Second time I did it.
which if you do it that way, then yeah. But the way
Yeah,
it's written, it's,
it looks like yours.
yes. Would you stop chewing on stuff that doesn't belong to you? But you are right. I completely agree with you.
Because
It should
it
be.
like if you want to look at
So, like,
they take a look at her picture, the way she has it strewn out there, right? And if you look at my picture,
so she has a chain 6. From the third stitch of the hook, you should do a single crochet and then each stitch remaining
yes, which will give you 4
is
stitches.
what it should be.
Yes,
So you do a single crochet in that third stitch and the remaining stitches
yes,
for a combined total of 4 single crochets throughout.
yes. And then for step 3 and then step 4, same way. And you'll end up
Well,
you'll so if you look
see,
at her if you look at her picture, you'll end up looking like this.
she should have written step 1, 2, and 3 the same way she wrote step 4, but she did not.
Yes.
So step 1, 2, and 3 should read the way step 4 is written because she wrote. Yeah, that's not. She
See,
might
because
want to fix
if I
that.
take mine, if I take mine and twist mine to match hers, it'll look like the same as hers.
Oh, I completely agree.
See,
Tracy, can you see that?
see, mine looks just like hers
Oh yeah,
now.
I completely agree with you. 100%.
Okay.
100%.
That's why I was just asking why you had so many chains between your leaves. That was my only question. Like I
But
wasn't.
but that's not the way. Yeah, she does not. Now, granted, like if you watch the video, you might get that. I don't watch videos. I don't crochet from the videos. I
Yeah,
crochet from patterns. And
yeah.
the way
I
her
didn't.
pattern is written, it's incorrect.
Exactly. So all I did was I read the step and I looked at the picture, and that's how I extrapolated the way I had to do mine. Because when I first started, just by doing the chain 5 from the third, like step number 1, chain 5, and then 3 single crochets, I ended up the same way yours are, and
Right, let's look at the
it didn't
video,
look right to me. I haven't even looked at the video yet.
which is why most people do videos, is because they can't write patterns. And yeah, this pattern is not written right. You're very right. So let's see. Where's she at? Come on.
So
1,
before
2,
before
3,
you actually
4,
advance,
5,
so
6. Go down 3. Then single crochet, and each stitch thereafter 2. Yep. 3 and 4. Yeah, she didn't write that correctly, or whoever written that pattern, whoever did it. Auntie Beth says I'm better at reading patterns if they are written correctly, and that's what I mean. So it is slightly, and I'm glad you brought that to my attention because again, I don't read ahead. See, all right, 5 singles from third stitch of hook, 3 single crochets. Even down here when it's like separated, it's still not correct. Now, if you actually look at the picture and read the pattern, or look at the video, then yeah, you will catch on to it. But from the pattern itself, yeah, the pattern is not correct. So we are going to explain all of this and do it all over again. And I'm actually going to go with a hook that I can actually really use and not feel like I'm about to snap in half. And that's not this one. So, which means we're going to go with the hook size as well, I do believe. Let's see, that is, that's the 1.65. We're going to go with 2.
Chris K
Here.
says she's also only catching 1 string for each single. String for each single. Yeah.
Yeah, this is still, it is slightly written wrong. I'm glad you stopped me because I would have cussed a few times, but the way it's written is the way I did it. But, so, undo.
But that's why we're here. Just like when we did the lavender, right? It was just a matter of seeing how it looked originally and then figuring out that it was written wrong.
You like
it's not,
Nelly?
so it's not that it was written wrong. It's the way we read it from the way she had it written.
But this one is slightly, see, I don't think it's the way I'm reading it. I think it's the way it's written. Without looking at pictures and or video. But I'm just saying, had you read it on your own, how would you have read it?
I did it the same way you did. It just didn't look right to me.
And yeah. But I was trying to follow the pattern. So there should have been some commas in there to separate and a little more wordy. Greg? What?
Mr. Greg.
Mr. Greg? Ooh, big screen. Oh, shit, Jess. I'm glad I'm not showing my face, girl. You'd be like, I cannot deal with that on the big screen. Get it off. Terrible, terrible. All right, look at you go. All right, you go ahead. I'm going to one fiddle with this. I'm going to run to the little girl's room for a moment. What? Jess, do you want to come with me? See, look, never mind. Jenna's going. Me and Jenna are going to go to the bathroom. Girls can never go to the bathroom alone, right? So me and Jenna are going to go use the ladies' room. Why are my fingers not figuring this out? Why can I not do this currently? Stupid fingers. They're stupid. Here we go. Bird feather. Okay. Look what I can do. It's past your bedtime. Damn, I've got a long day tomorrow. Oops, I did it again. All right, I'm gonna set that down. Oh, come on, Crystal. Birdie, you broke my chair. Greg, for some odd reason, your weather is broken.
Greg, you're missing an
What is
alphabet
it?
letter.
Yeah, we're missing something. Hell, I ain't even from there and know that ain't right.
There you go. There you go. You're missing an alphabet letter.
Is the number. No, letter. What is that? A Q, an O, an O,
What?
an A.
It's an
R1A, 2A8.
R1A. Yes.
That's like worse than our license plate. Why
Romeo,
couldn't
1
y'all
alpha,
just?
2 alpha, 8.
Yeah. So what's that mean?
That's your
Selkirk?
postal code. Yes.
Yeah. Why couldn't you
So,
all just stuck with like all letters or all numbers?
because it's too
Curious.
complicated.
What?
It's too complicated.
6 numbers is too complicated, like zip codes, like 63010. That's
Yep.
too complicated.
Too complicated.
R1A. Okay, so R1A. Where would that make you think? Would that make you think of any specific spot?
Yes. So, for example, R means Winnipeg or Manitoba.
Okay.
Somewhere in Manitoba. And 1A is central. 2A is Winnipeg area, and 8 is above Winnipeg.
Hmm.
You can actually tell where somebody lives just by their postal code. Because the way it's broken down.
Yeah, if ours starts with a specific number, then yeah, it's kind of easy to tell which part of the world.
Yeah, but you don't want to confuse telephone numbers with zip codes. That's the whole thing. Whereas Americans like doing things confusing.
Yeah, I don't. Oh no.
Whoa! What? Yeah.
No. How are zip codes confused? 6 versus 10. That's not confusing at all. Postal station. Yes, I understand that. But okay, so if like for here, Missouri, we've got a lot of 6 3s. Illinois have a lot of 6 2s. Their area codes for the phone numbers are usually 618. Here we've got 314, 636, 575, 417. So yeah, like not. Mm-mm.
You have to go
Yeah,
back
our
when
zip
when
codes are only 5.
you have to go back to when they were first originated and discuss it with them. It's the way it works.
Confusing.
Confucius. Now, if I had a stick, which you don't have a stick, then I could wrap my lavender and my leaves around it. I don't have a stick. Yes, postal codes and daylight savings. Time zones. Damn trains. Damn trains gotta be on time everywhere they go. I did have wire. I don't even know where it is now. Let me find my wire. Must be one of my boxes. Find my wire box. wandering around my shop looking for my wire. Be in that one, but it's not. I'm not gonna go with that green. I had no idea where my wire is. Where's my wire? I'm gonna buy some more now. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
See how fast.
I got no idea where my wire went to.
Oh, Mona's here. Mona, hello.
Hey,
Okay.
Mona.
All right. Let's see how fast I can catch up. You got a hot glue gun?
No, I'm not a
Well,
crafter.
apparently we need one. What? The
No, you don't
front
need
door?
one. What?
Hey! What do I feel like? All right. I got to fix my knot. All right. So, what do we have? Chain 5, blah, 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 blah. All right. So, let's do this the way the picture shows and the video shows, but not the way the pattern is written. Looking people. I honestly am going to reach out to this person and say something.
Okay, girl.
Mm-hmm. See first? Because the pattern does not do as the video says. The best storms are starting to move in here. Well, keep them over there, Beth, because I'm kind of done with the bad storms. Really done with the bad storms. Oh my gosh! And Jesse said my nails are. Yeah, no, I gotta bleach these ones. They're looking terrible. Somewhere around 17,000 people being evacuated from Finland in Bay today. Fires, I'm assuming. So, same fire. 5 third chain from hook, 1 single crochet in the third chain from hook, then another single crochet, stitch in the next one, and the next one,
Bath, it was yesterday.
then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 1, 2, 3 down, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, third chain down, 1, 2, 3, single crochet, next stitch single, next stitch single, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go down 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet, next chain, single crochet, loop, and final chain, single crochet, chain 5, third chain from hook, single crochet, next chain, single crochet, remaining chain, single crochet, hold on, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, third chain from hook, single crochet, next chain, single crochet, final chain, single crochet. Once you have 6 little bulbs, you're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. I have 6. We should have 6. And no chains in between. So little these guys.
Yeah. Looks nice. Now, chain 6. Chain 6, then 4 double crochets 6 times. Easy peasy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Third chain from hook, single crochet, and that chain, and then all remaining chains. It should be 4 single crochet. Chain 6. Go down 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I didn't like that. So I'm going to get rid of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down 3. Single. Next chain single. Next chain single. Next chain single. 6. Hey, Golden Age, how are you? How are you? How are you? And good night, Miss Jenna. Thank you for stopping in and coming by, hanging out with us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I guess I should get a stitch marker because I'm tired of counting already. Let it go. Okay. So, first round, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 little dim guys. Close. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm doing just fine.
Here's number 1. What?
Marina started what was doing. How is ya all tonight?
Well, it'd be better if I wasn't throwing stitch markers on the ground now that I decided to start using it.
Well, the bird will find myself.
Okay. All right. So we're crocheting the greenery of the lavender, and the pattern is capable of being misinterpreted by the way it's written versus the video. But luckily, before I got to step 9, 12, I don't know, almost done, it was brought to my attention that, hey, maybe you should do it this way. Dang. So I'm redoing the work that I've already done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My tongue itches. Mm. Nom, 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 nom. All right, my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3. Don't drop the stitch. 4, 5, 6. Third chain from hook. Single crochet. Oh no. Next chain single. Next chain single. Next chain single for a total of 4 single crochets. 0 remaining chains. One more time. Chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Third chain from hook, single crochet, and the next 3 remaining chains, single crochet, 2, don't have 2, 3, come on, 4. I see that. I have so many of those little pieces done for some Carmier ornaments. Ooh, I can stretch, 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 and I just put that in a knot. Damn it. Thread bars.
Red barf.
I think thread bars.
It's not quite the
Damn it.
same ring as yarn barf.
No. My eyeballs and my fingers. All right, thread first. Fudge. Noreen, help. Damn it. Damn. I think I just went cross-eyed. Oh, thread first. Okay. Haha. I win. It was no. Okay. Ooh, hold on. I wouldn't be too confident yet. I win it. It's lost it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay. Third brush. All right. Our bird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, wait. I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we're done with that one. So now chain 7, third chain from hook, 5 single crochets, yada, yada, yada. I see on the pattern you can use medium weight yarn. Is that a 4? Yes, ma'am. Ooh, I like, uh, yeah, yes. Well, we had to get the leaves figured out, which we didn't. Somebody else did based off of what the picture shows. I went off of what the pattern read, and for me, mentally, Miss Noreen, it's not right. I don't think the pattern's written quite correctly. It could be, and I could just be misinterpreting it, but I don't think uh, it was written. I mean, not saying that it was written wrong per se, but it could have been written differently to not be mistaken, if that makes sense. Since I am more of like if I read the pattern and based off of that, I interpreted it to read one way, and that's not correct. So, chain 7, blah, 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 blah. Continue forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Third chain, do a single crochet, and then each remaining chain. Like, even that, like, single crochet in that stitch, and then all remaining chains. Like, I don't know. There's just I don't know. It could have been written differently, I think, in my opinion. 1, 2, 3. But all opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. They all stink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 5. And
Yep.
there's one more. So, okay. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Down 3. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. And then the next 3, 4 of them. Should be 4. 1, 2, 2. No, seriously, 2. Oh, grab both of them. 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Down here. Down here. There we go. 5, 5, 5. That's it. I was hoping we had 5 because that's what I had there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of those stitches are really loose. Crochet in the next 5. Go down 3. Single crochet. Number 1. You have 4 stitches left. Single crochet in all of those. 2, and 3, and 4. 1 more makes 5. 5. And I apparently did not do that right. Okay. I messed that one up. Oh, sorry guys, I gotta get low. I'm too old for this. Okay.
Noreen says, yeah, it sounds like it. I should write some of my patterns out, and maybe that would be easier. I know how patterns can be written with confusing, puzzling directions.
Well, so let me while I'm trying to still figure life out here. All right. No, you just go back. So right here, this part of the pattern, if you can see it, and the link is somewhere in the chat. I'm not on the YouTube side, so I cannot pin it. But just say, for instance, how would you read step 2 if you can actually? Don't you bite me? If you bite me again, I'm going to beat you up. That was not nice. Unfair. Why? Because it's not nice. Golden age. So step 2. I read step 2. Stop yelling in my ear. Chain 6 from the 3rd stitch of the hook. 4 single crochet. But that's not right. You screaming in my ear again, I'm going to eat you up. You have wings. You do. So I'm still on step 3, chain 7, blah, 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 blah. Bird, I'm going to beat you up. 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13. One of those straights. 1, 2, 3. Ready? You do it again. I want to beat you. Try to pull my earring out of my ear again. You mean you're going to fight? 1, 2, 2. It's a 2. Okay. 4.
Noreen says, okay, would have to add Mr. T as chain 6. What?
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, fingers. 4, 4, all the way 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once we caught a fish alive, I think we're good there on that one. Now step 4. God bless America. Hmm? Um, what?
It's easier than it sounds.
Hmm?
Oh yes, yeah. I couldn't translate that.
Mr. T? What's Mr. T have anything to do with crochet? I'm just curious. Like I wasn't sure he had some proposal. So you're all the way through what? All the steps or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just
Yeah.
got 4 left. All right. So chain 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chain 8. 1 single crochet, 4 half double, a single, and a chain. So 4, 5, 6, and a chain 1. 1, 5, 6, chain 1. Well, yeah, I'll fix the bottom part. So let's see. 1, 2, can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So skip the first chain, go to the second chain, 1 single, 4 half double, 1, next chain, 2. Apparently mine comes with bird feather, bird fluff, whatever. The sticky stuff, bird down, the stuff that never disappears. 2, next chain, do it again. 3, 4 half double. Oops. And hold on, I'm going to pull out some more thread. 4, before this stuff gets all tangled in my camera cord. I get it on the pad. You there, you there, you here. Here, you there, you there. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 single and a chain 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to a statement. I'm going to do another one. Let's see. 2, yeah. 1 single crochet, chain 1. Leave a long tail.
Leave it long, Dale.
Leave a long tail. Ooh, we like it long. And don't you go that one. Alright, long tail. Long tail left. Ooh, got the apron string. Line this cord up. What do we have? Alright, 1 thread is the 2 thread is here. Alright, get the stuff out of it. Excuse me. Alright, what do we got? How to assemble. Assemble. Apply hot melt adhesive to the back of the
Wait,
flower.
wait.
Oh, what? Who? Where? Why?
I can't
Huh?
sleep tonight.
Wait,
I can't assemble tonight.
you who was it tonight? No, it's past bedtime tonight,
Mm-hmm.
so we can assemble later. We can leave this as is. So we have two pieces. We have corrected petals, or well, leaf. Leaf actually it says leaf, Leaf. Leaf, not leaves, not petal. It says leaf. So thank you for bringing that to my attention because I wasn't looking at the pictures. I was reading the pattern. Okay, how do you, Auntie Beth, how do you agree with Noreen? I don't even know what she says. Huh? Auntie Beth agrees. I agree, Noreen. Numbers, abbreviations, and punctuation is all that's needed. Yes. I think there is slight punctuation that's missing in that. But me being someone that reads from patterns, I could be completely reading that wrong. But when it said 3 single crochet or 4 single, I took it as in the third chain from hook, do the 4 single crochet, not do the 4 single crochets throughout the remaining chain, which is how I thought it was read or supposed to read. But Birdie, this bird's gonna kick my butt. She's getting on my nerves. Dude, you have wings. You do, and they work. So if you need to go somewhere to feel better about yourself, go and do it. No, you don't need me to take you. You can go figure out life. You're older than I am. Inside. Not at all. Enough. You're being a brat. You want to go downstairs, use your wings, and fly. You don't need bread. Hmm? Did what who?
Fly like an eagle to the
It
sea.
needs to something. Mm. You're not being nice. You're really not being nice. She's currently in a mood, like, and not a good one at all. Which
It's way
I'm
bedtime.
going to beat her.
It's her bedtime. She's tired. She's cranky.
You're not wrong. She honestly, that is the vast majority of her problems, but I'm going to beat her up because she stays up later than this all the time when she is told to go to bed. But she has the bad case of FOMO, which is the fear of missing out on anything, and somebody's downstairs doing something without her, and she has slight issue with that. But let me give her a little food real quick, and maybe she will simmer down and settle some sweat down. I doubt it, but it sounds good. How about you show your stuff? Oh, like your crochet stuff. Yeah, like your stuff, the crochet stuff. Damn,
What?
that isn't right.
This
Your
be-
crochet.
yeah, I've been showing it off the whole night. Let me get my stitch marker. So when it gets wrapped around, it's also going to get smooshed up a bit too.
You gonna mush it?
But I also did 3 of the last tailings on it too. So you can put more.
I didn't quite understand what you said on that last part.
Okay, I added 3 of the last step 4s. 3 step 4s. Because I think that when it gets wrapped around, it would look better with like 3 longer ones on the bottom rather than just one. So I something like that. I'm thinking anyway. That's the way it should look. Yeah, Noreen, that works out good, but you forgot to add in from third stitch from an end.
Small and big, yeah. Small and big. Dish goes, bye-bye. Shut up! Joey, you're freaking nuts. You honestly have lost your mind, kid. 2, 3, all right. Small and big. So start off. Yeah, chain 6, single crochet in the next 4 stitches, chain 2, repeat 6 times. Next row, chain 7, single crochet, next 5, chain 2. Yes. Could you stop? Not like that's not nice. Slowly, slowly. Right. The small stuff.
It's not on your end that you put in, Mr. T. It's funny it's on ours. That you didn't put in, Mr. T. Okay.
Stephanie, wrap. Yeah. I'll just pull that for them. Pulling up stitches. There, go home, go big, go big. Come on. Just be nice. Please. Be nice. Hold on. 7 point stitches. Okay. temporary placement. Lavender-ish on a straw. Okay, this part doesn't look terrible. And neither would this part if it wasn't hiding all that. But sprig of lavender, soon to be. Get off. Get off. Shoot. Okay. Alright, my love bugs. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes, yes. So, but it's going to be an extremely long day tomorrow for myself. Um, I'm excited, but I'm not excited for a long day. um, I start training on a new job tomorrow after I get done with my regular 7 to 3. Then I go train starting at 4 somewhere else. I'm already tired, but yeah, it's been a long time coming, like 12 years. I'm gonna say it's been a long time. Anywho, Bird, you just got four colors. Um, I need to get myself to bed.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 7 o'clock's gonna come really soon, and then I don't know. I just really hope my night ends before 12 tomorrow. I really do. If it doesn't end before that, I'm just gonna cry, which chances are I might not. Oh, but I'm already tired. I'm already tired from it. So, um, be sure. What do you like? What's going on tomorrow? Like, if I'm like, what do you got going on tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. What's tomorrow?
Yeah. Almost Friday. Regular Friday stuff.
And then bingo maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oopsie.
Might do some bingo. Might
Maybe
do
would.
We'll see.
So I don't know. I'll be here if I can. Highly unlikely. Well, tomorrow is today now. Yes, tomorrow is today, so it's today.
No,
Thank you, Greg, for bringing it.
Still tomorrow for me.
Well, for you, but you're not.
And for now.
It is tomorrow. Today. Today's tomorrow. And yes, Miss Doreen, it made a lot more sense. And yes, yes. The thing is I just wanted to make sure I wasn't reading it wrong. It's always today. It is always today, but tomorrow's today, which means today was, well, yesterday is now, yesterday and today's today. And then there's a yesterday at this point. So we were here live yesterday and today. All
2
right,
days in a
I
row.
need to go to bed. What?
2 days in a row.
2 days in. See, yes, Monday, Tuesday. But now it's Thursday, Friday. So I'm done with this week. I'm tired of double days because I need to go to bed. Stop.
Avi and Jenna's tomorrow started freaking 12 hours ago.
Look who it is! Oh, it's Amanda. Good evening and good night. Stop chewing on my chair. All right, I'm way sleep deprived. Today is the tomorrow you were deprived. See, I wasn't worried about today. yesterday. But now that it's today, I need to go to bed. Like, really need to go to bed. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you all in the YouTube streets. If not tomorrow, definitely sometime on Saturday. And then Sunday, not sure because that should be my first official day that I'm working by myself. I get 1 day of training, and it's the busiest night of their week. So, see you. Woohoo! Wait, you're there, right? Ooh, look at me go. Are you there? That's right.
No, other way. I'm in the kitchen.
Yay!
Yeah.
I was right. Woo. I wasn't worried. I'm tired. Actually, so fill you in really quickly. I'm starting a new job. I've been attempting to get into this location for a very long time, and tomorrow I get to start training. So I'm excited. So everybody, love you all. Have a good day. Inside voice. That's not inside. Have a great day. I will see you all eventually in the YouTube stream. Narina,
Hey, everybody.
excuse me. Thanks.
See y'all later.
You.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Yeah, job number 4. Bye, guys.